Welcome back, everybody, to a Dyson Sphere program and our Polaris series here on YouTube. We are fighting off the dark fog. Let's check it. And speaking of the dark fog, let's look around the universe and see where they have seeds coming in. They got a seed coming in over here. I can nail that one down. All right, there's a seed there that's 14 light years away, 15 light years away. They got seeds over here. Seed there, so those ones are going to my the black hole as well as the neutron star, and I'm going to want to knock those down. So those are 25 light years, 23 light years. Okay, so all these are pretty good distance away from anything that's gonna stop me. So yeah, we definitely want to keep track of the seeds and make sure, yeah, like the curb system, we don't want them going to the curb system. We don't want this one coming over to the to this system here, because we actually have stuff in that system. This system we actually have things in. We actually have a setup, I believe, in that system there. So we do need to keep an eye on those, but it looks like that we're pretty good now. Last time we got the solar sails going, we doubled our solar sail production. The problem we're going to have now is we are now using up a lot of photon combiners. Actually, it looks like our consumption on those has evened out. Interesting. Oh, but I'm looking at 10 minutes. Let's look at 1 minute. Yeah, in 1 minute we're using 500 more, so we need to get more photon combiners going on, because otherwise we are going to have some problems. Now, photon combiner takes grading crystal and circuit boards. So both of these items here are for photon combiners. So we need to swing the photon combiners, I think, around to this other side over here. So we're going to bring it there and up. To there. We're going to bring that to there and up to there. Now let's see, where do I want to bring these down? We're going to bring it down. I think I'm going to put it on that one there. Yeah, that looks like a good line to put it on. And that one can come down to there. And then we are going to make this line super long. I don't know if we need to expand it a lot more. But we do need to expand it a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get some production machines in here.
Mineral depleted.
I'm depleting a lot of minerals, boys and girls. All right, we'll get that going there. That'll be our output line. And then we're going to copy and paste the recipe here. There we go. We're going to use our nice pile sorters. These are the brand new ones that do a fantastic job.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, those are getting proliferated over there. Okay. I just had to make sure that those were getting proliferated going out. Oh, we are out of... Yikes. We are out of graphene. We've burned through all of our graphene here, so we're going to have to get graphene over here too. All right, let's get these down. Let's get rid of all the stuff that we can. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, graphene's going to be an issue now, because it looks like... Yeah, it's bringing some graphene in, but the graphene is not coming in fast enough, which makes me think we might need to make graphene here. Graphene takes either the spin form, so So there's two recipes you can do for graphene. You can do spin form for graphene, or you can do titanium. I'm looking at carbon nanotubes. We can do fire ice for it. So we could bring fire ice in here, but then we'd have to get the hydrogen processed somewhere, somehow. It's not that hard to do, though. How do I have... Okay, I have those directly feeding... I was like, how do I have the warpers coming in here? They're directly feeding over. So let's get some fire ice.
Mineral depleted.
Let's remote demand some fire ice. There we go. Like 10,000, that should be good. And then we're going to have hydrogen here. That's going to be remote supplying. Okay, so we are going to have... Okay, we have some chemical plants. That's awesome. We're going to start making some graphene here. It's going to be the most inefficient way to make graphene, but hey, it'll work. Because spin form we are kind of running out of. There we go. Yeah, I didn't see that happening. Let's go ahead and put the... Yeah, let's put these on this side here. And then let's go ahead and put a tower out here. And another tower out here. There we go. And then we're going to want to make...
Mineral depleted.
We're going to want to make this make some graphene. So that's going to produce graphene as well as it's going to produce hydrogen. So the hydrogen we're going to have to get rid of somehow. Which is just a big pain in the ass. It's always funny, you have so much hydrogen until you don't have hydrogen anymore. Alright, so that's going to be the hydrogen output. Make it hydrogen, there we go. And then we're going to need another output here.
Mineral depleted.
And this is going to feed into the... Why won't it feed into there? Okay, we'll do that. And then we will reverse that path. There we go. Like, why is that not feeding into there? It's just the weird logistics of the game. There we go. Okay, so that's going to feed graphene directly into there from this. And here I thought we were going to be just on the way to making ourselves... There we go. I thought we'd be on the way to making Dyson sphere components already, but no! Not quite yet. Alright, there we go. So now we can build these lines all the way down here. The nice thing is fire ice is very abundant. It's gonna have enough room to go by here. Nice. Okay, excellent. I don't know if we have power out to all of these places, but that's okay. We can get the power out to it if we need to. There we go. All right. So now we can copy and paste. Got some coal veins there too. Gonna collide with another object. What do you mean? This should help us with our... This should help with the shortage of graphene that we're having. Slowly but surely. Now, the biggest problem we're going to have is this is going to fill up with hydrogen eventually. Luckily, it can go up to 16,000 hydrogen. I'm just going to open that up. We're just going to have we're just going to fill that up with that. Let's check our consumption of this here. Okay. So the problem we're having here is that we don't have enough graphene. So yeah, it shifted from not having enough of one thing to not having enough of another thing. Okay, so the graphene is now coming in. Because we have graphene building up. Probably our best bet for this hydrogen is burning it off in the form of power plants. In the form of some thermal power plants, just burning it off. I think I'm going to actually bury this coal here. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna burn off some fuel, some hydrogen here. Oops. I went too far. Got to learn to build in small chunks. I want to build really big, but there's a range that you have that you can build in. All right, there we go.
Mineral depleted.
Luckily, we have a lot of thermal power plants we can do this with. Reverse that path again. There we go. And I think I can double these up. This will help burn off that hydrogen. It's not gonna solve the problem, but it will definitely make it a little less. Yeah, it looks like we're still gonna have hydrogen building up pretty good here. 23, yeah, it's definitely, it's almost holding its own, but it looks like it's growing a little bit here and there. We might want to expand it just one more time. Let's go ahead and put this out here instead. There we go. Oh, we're getting to the point where it can't do it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard to put them in here because the latitude lines have changed, so it's hard to shift them in. We can do it every other one, though.
Mineral depleted.
There we go.
Flight mode
At least that gives us a little bit of burn off here. It actually looks like it might be burning it off about as fast as it's going in, which is good. Oh, and that doesn't have any power to it. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on graphene now. Okay, it looks like graphene we are doing good on since we caught ourselves up. So we got this going on now. This is making a nice line of graphene for us. Reverse the path again there. Just cleaning up the lines here a little bit. There we go.
Flight mode.
Perfect. Alright, so everything should be back up to snuff now. Yeah, it looks like we are making enough photon combiners to keep up with the solar sails, that everything's back in full production. Photon combiners are actually outpacing what we're utilizing, so that did work, which means that we're building up photon combiners in there too, which is nice. Okay, so now we can actually concentrate on what we wanted to do in the first place, which is build some Dyson sphere components. And it appears that we are actually building up solar sails in here, which is great news. Okay, so Dyson sphere components are going to take those are all proliferated. That's awesome news. We need 3 things for Dyson sphere components. Do we have another slot here available? We do. So we can have the Dyson sphere components go out of that slot there. All right, so we need to bring down a line here of frame material. We need to bring down a line here of processors. Bring these 2 lines in. This will be our main 2 trunk lines for the Dyson sphere components. We're going to make it a nice long line. We're going to have a long line of Dyson. We're going to need a lot of Dyson sphere components, so. Okay, perfect. I think I'm actually going to move that to right there. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now, we do also need the solar sails, so we will bring some solar sails out this side. That was not meant to be. There we go. And everything here is proliferated. You can see the proliferation lines on all of it. Now, why are these only double proliferated here? We're gonna... Oh, because I didn't have the proliferation going the whole time. So some of them got contaminated. Forgot about that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so soon the solar sails will be... Yeah, there we go. There's the triple proliferation. There's a few at the front that are only double because for a while there we didn't have the proliferation going on like we were supposed to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down some of these. Now, how long does it take to make a Dyson sphere component? It takes 8 seconds. That's a long ass time to make it. So that is good because the line won't get very gummed up. All right, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so these are going to all need power, but that's okay. I don't want to power them quite yet. I want to give it a chance here. Now I'm going to need to bring this line all the way over here. And then we're going to put some defense up here. Let's see, where's our signal tower? There it is. I'm going to signal tower that there. There we go. And then we're going to bring this line up here. And that will be bringing the Dyson Sphere components into here. And so let's go ahead and put the output line here. There we go. Then we can build the line like this all the way down here. And this line should be able to keep up with the production. It shouldn't get too jammed up, because it is 8 seconds per combine on the Dyson Sphere component. So it shouldn't take too long to do it. Now we do need to get some power in here too.
Relay station detected.
Abandoned
Depleted.
relay station detected. Where at? Oh, really? Interesting. Did they just destroy it? They may have just destroyed it. They may have just destroyed that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's look at Polaris 2 here. Oh, nope. They're trying. They're trying to come back. The Hive is trying to come back into Polaris. So we're going to have to go to Polaris and get that figured out, I guess. All right. So let's go ahead and...
Upgrade complete.
All right, we got more solar sail protection, or solar sail life there. That's great. Just gonna get this entire thing powered here real quick. There we go.
Flight mode.
I probably do not need that anymore. Nope, I did not. Okay. All right, we're just going to build out here. That does not have an output, so we will get an output for that, and then we need to go back to Polaris and destroy that relay. Okay, it looks like solar sail-wise, we're doing good now. It looks like we're doing okay here. Let's check our, okay, it looks like graphene we're doing good as well. I don't even know if I need to remote demand it anymore. I think I'm just gonna put it on remote storage right now, because it looks like we are maintaining. Now it's going down a little bit. It's 11.3. Well, it looks like it's actually doing pretty good. Let's look at the system here. We can always go into here. Yeah, see, we're using, we're making 2160, we're using 2116, so we're actually doing really good on it, so that's good. Okay, excellent. Well, it looks like our graphene we don't need to be bringing in here any longer. And it looks like we're doing fine on this stuff here. And we have some Dyson Sphere components being made. All right, time to head back to Polaris and knock down our nasty boy and set up our that was on Polaris 2, correct? Yep. We need to go to Polaris 2, boys and girls.
Cruise mode.
All right, back to
Warp
Polaris
engine
2.
activated.
They have a nasty coming in on Polaris 2. The dark fog's trying to take over again. We can't let that happen. We're gonna knock them down.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Dark fog base core destroyed.
Yeah, that's sort of what I thought. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a thermal plant on there. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab. Let's grab a few signal towers. We'll connect that up, so that's got power going there. And then let's put a signal tower out here so they can't attack here anymore. And bam, there we go.
Flight mode.
Oh, I forgot I have these here too. These are not as effective as the other ones are. I mean, they're not bad, but they aren't as effective as the other ones are. I built a whole ring around this planet. Holy mackerel. We've done a lot. All right, so that's offsetting those. Okay, perfect. Okay, back to homeworld.
Cruise mode.
Ah, the good old days. Before warp.
Warp engine activated.
Now that we have warp, it's so much nicer. Okay.
Warp engine deactivated.
So we got the Dyson Sphere components set up.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Let's see here. Where are we at? Wow, oil is like stacked up.
Flight mode.
Hydrogen's getting stacked. Oil's getting stacked. Yeah, that could lead to problems. I'm not using as much oil as I used to. Yeah, we're just gonna dead end the oil here, but that's okay. Let's get some more oil going. So we're using oil over here to make plastics. Okay, graphene is building up here again, which is good. Get ourselves all stocked back up here of all of our stuff. Let's go ahead and throw our foundation material in there.
Flight mode.
Looks like all these are filled up with hydrogen now. That's bad. That's bad news. We got tons of hydrogen filling up stuff here. These are all filling up with hydrogen too. Yeah. This is going to be a constant struggle we're going to be having, because we're even burning a ton of hydrogen right here. What is this here? That is oil coming from there. How did that get cut, I wonder? That's an oil line coming in. Interesting. Wonder how that got cut off. Yeah, because we got lots of oil. Oil is not a problem.
Flight mode.
Are these shutting down? Now it looks like we're still producing pretty good. Wow. Yeah, our hydrogen is out of control, man. It's so funny how you go through a phase where you have tons of hydrogen and then you have no hydrogen. Deuterium fuel rods, we got plenty of those. Now, why is there no hydrogen going through here? Wait a second, did something get messed up on the hydrogen line? Something got messed up right here. Oh. Okay, something got messed up somewhere along the line. Is hydrogen not coming into here? Oh, it's because this got stuck with deuterium. Oh, because the deuterium all... Oh, I see what happened. Okay, well that's annoying. I was like, why is it not fracking anything anymore? Because I have too much deuterium.
Mineral depleted.
Which there's worse problems to have than too much deuterium. There is worse problems to have than too much deuterium. That's hydrogen. Okay. Because we will need this deuterium at one point. Yeah. That's going to start it flowing again. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Why do we have these issues? Wow, what are all you little robots bringing me right now? You guys are bringing me lots of good stuff. That's why this was building up so much, is because we weren't able to get the hydrogen flowing this direction. Because the hydrogen should be going all the way around. Yeah, there we go. Because the hydrogen should be making a ginormous loop here, and then coming back, and this should be feeding in wherever there's gaps. But we basically stocked our deuterium up so much that we couldn't do that. So we're gonna add a little more extra deuterium storage here. And do a little more roundabout ring around the rosy here. There we go. That'll just make it so we can store more deuterium. But anyway, boys and girls, we are back on Homeworld. We are going to leave it off here for today, but we're going to pick it up next time by getting our small carrier rockets built. I do need to bring in the Dyson sphere components. Need to remote demand those. We do have the frame material going out. The deuterium... I'm going to remote demand that as well. I'm not going to local supply it. I'm going to remote demand it. That should bring us some from another... There we go. That should bring us that deuterium from off-world. Or the... Not deuterium... Yeah, the deuterium fuel rods. Yes. Deuterium fuel rods should come from off-world now. Those are the ones that we had over on that other planet. And I think next time we will get our rockets started to build. We got deuterium fuel rods we need for them, quantum chips, and Dyson sphere components, which we now have incoming in copious amounts. So that's a good thing. And then once we get the Dyson sphere, or the small carrier rockets built, we can send those over to the system where we have our Dyson sphere going to be made, and we can start building our Dyson sphere. So we are getting super close to the end of what we want to do. So very exciting. But thank you everybody for watching today. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I will see you next time for more Dyson Sphere program and the Polaris Dark Fog series.